If this sounds interesting, we should talk further. Are you free for a short call tomorrow? Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. And as a third step, we are sending a LinkedIn connection request. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a tool that's going to completely change the way you find people online. It could be while you are recruiting for a particular talent, or it could be while you are searching for people in a particular domain. This tool will help you find the right audience where you can connect and take your steps further. Let's be real, searching for the right audience is very hard. You open 10 tabs, type in confusing search strings, scroll through LinkedIn and still feel stuck. It's slow, it's messy, and honestly, outdated. Welcome to day 218 of the 1000 Days of No Code Challenge. Today, we are checking out a tool called Juicebox, also known as PeopleGPT. This is similar to ChatGPT, but meant for searching the right audience. It could be for recruitment or any other purpose. You don't need to learn any techie stuff. Just type in what you're looking for and it will find the right match for you. So let me show you how this works step by step. So to begin, head over to juicebox AI and click on try for free. Continue with Google or with the email address. It's your choice, and select the account if you're using the Google method. Click on continue and it's asking us to create an organization. So Rit7's workspace is good enough. I'll click on continue. Recruiter agency, founder. Okay, it's just one. Let me go with founder. Continue. Let's say LinkedIn, Twitter, Slack, word of mouth. Okay, click on continue. Invite members, no, for now. Click on finish. And there you go. We're all set. So it takes us to chat.juicebox.work/project/some ID, right? Here's where we can give anything that we are looking for. So as a prompt, I'm going to put in find senior backend engineer in Bangalore with 5+ years experience, skilled in Java and AWS. Okay. So it's asking for a few details just to ensure that it will find the right match. Okay, like location, the job title, years of experience, skills, right? If we can include the industry, that will be great. But in our prompt, we have not. That's fine. I'll click on enter. So you can see that within a few seconds, it will give us all the things that we are looking for. So this is the prompt that we're given. And then it says, do these filters look good? Okay, which is 33K match. Senior backend engineer in Bangalore with 5+ years of experience, plus one more filter, which is basically the skills, right? If we think that this is good enough, because we have like 33K matches, then we can go ahead. Or if you want to edit the filters, we can do that. I'll click on run search. As you can see that it has fetched us all the matching profiles. So it will give us the email, it will give us the LinkedIn account, and you can also open it in a new tab just to see more details about that particular profile, right? So if you open a particular profile, it opens like this, and you can see average tenure is 1 year 5 months, current tenure is 2 years 8 months, total experience is 6 years and 11 months, and this particular person is a senior software engineer in Intuit, right? And software engineer 2 as a profile in this particular company. And before this, they were working in Flipkart, before that Oracle, and then Amdocs, right? And even before that, it was Tata Consultancy Services. So I can add them to a sequence. We'll come to what is a sequence a bit later. We can add a particular notes to this particular profile. Okay, maybe you want to say something about this profile that you have seen and want to make yourself some notes. You can see the activity that we have done. Okay, for example, we have 2 times, right? If you have added them to any projects, then you can see that over here as well. Okay, so it shows this. That's how you can see all the profiles. You can shortlist them. Okay, all the profiles that you feel are relevant could be shortlisted. Now The good part is you can go to the shortlisted profiles. Okay, after you see all the profiles, of course not 33k, but maybe 100 or 200 or so, right? And then you can select them, and then you can add them to sequence. What is a sequence? So let's go to sequences, and we can create a new sequence. Okay, so I'll create a new sequence. You can see what exactly happens, right? So start from scratch or choose a template to get started. So this is a multi-channel outreach thing. Okay, so if I click on this one, what happens is step one is email. Okay, so we're going to send an email to anybody who's added to a sequence. Okay, that's what we have done in this particular case. And this is the email template. Hi, first name, I noticed your experience at current company and would like to invite you to apply to an account executive role with a fast growing SaaS startup. Brief mention of the candidate's relevant skills. Are you interested in finding a time to speak this week? Okay, the best fit start, right? Step two would be, if there is no response, send email after 2 business days, right? So you can change this, right? 2, 3 or whatever it is. And if it's business days or just days, right? And at what time of the day do you want to send? Now, email body, as you can see, it is smart AI command is what we have used. We can use any of the dynamic values that are available here. And again, this email is, hi, first name, with your experience, I think you would excel in our account executive role. It's a high impact opportunity and we have been growing revenue 30% month on month. If this sounds interesting, we should talk further. Are you free for a short call tomorrow? Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. And as a third step, we are sending a LinkedIn connection request, right? If no response, send a connection request after 3 business days at 9:30 p.m. That's the third step. And we are sending the fourth step, which is again email, which goes after 3 business days, right? And this is the template that they had already created. You could go with this template and change anything that you want in this, or you could create all by yourself. Okay, so if I go to shortlist, I can then actually create, I can select all of these 3 shortlisted accounts and then add to sequence, right? We had just one sequence, which basically I didn't complete. Okay, so I had to go and complete. Let me come back here. So one last step before we can finalize the sequence is, if you want to send the email, then you have to connect our email account so that it can send the emails. And likewise, if you want to send connection request, then we'll have to connect our LinkedIn account, right? And those are in the integration section. You can go over here, sign in with Gmail or sign in with Microsoft. You can also use some external user, like you can invite an external user and connect their accounts. You can use LinkedIn to import, or you can use a Chrome extension, which will help you. You also have ATS integrations like Greenhouse, Lever, Ashby, and so much more, right? As you can see, it's a lot of portal integrations. And finally, they also have CRM integrations like Affinity, HubSpot, and Salesforce, right? If you go to usage, you can see the analytics of the platform, basically what you have used and how you have used it and so on and so forth. The contacts is all the contacts that you have saved, right? So 3 shortlisted contacts have been already added over here. You can see the organization, you can see the current role, you can add any tags if you want. You can see which project we have added them and so on and so forth. You can also see the education, location, date created, last enrolled in sequence if you have added them into any sequence, last enrolled by, who added them to sequence, last contacted, last replied, everything will be over here. If you want to do a new search, just click on this one, create a search, and there you go. It's ChatGPT, but meant for profile searching. Not just that. So if you go to any of the searches, we had like 33k matches over here. Let me go to autopilot, and this is very interesting. You can see, do these criteria match your search? This will evaluate up to 500 profiles, right? Experience with microservices architecture, led backend projects or teams, recent work focused on cloud-based solutions, industry experience in fintech or e-commerce. Now you can optimize this, okay, based on the preference that you have, or you can also change this, or you can also add criteria, right? More criterias. And once you are fine with all these criterias, click on confirm and start autopilot. What it does is it will go through all of these profiles and give you scoring based on their profile match for what you're looking. So you can see that we have got like it is processing the 500 profiles, okay, and it will also give you scores. You can see that we have got Deepak Pandey, then Hemant Siriki, Rahul Mansharami, sorry, okay, cut the names, okay. So we've got up to 500 profiles, okay, and you can see where they're working and stuff like that. So we've got up to 500 profiles, and you've got the matching scoring as well. So we have got a lot of them to be 100% fit, and then finally we have a few more at 85%, and then we have 81%, and so on and so forth. Just imagine if you had to do all of this manually, how much time would you take? If you are hiring in India, you know how hard it is to find the right talent, especially when there are so many resumes and so little time. Did you know that over 80% of employers claim that it is hard to find the right talent, even though our job market is growing every year? That's why tools like Juicebox is becoming more popular. Whether you are a recruiter in Bangalore or a business owner in Pune, this tool will make perfect sense. And of course, saves a lot of time. You don't have to worry about where to find these talents. Just give a prompt on what you are looking for, and the tool will do the rest for you. So if you're tired of endlessly scrolling through resumes and yet not finding the right talent, give Juicebox AI a try and let us know in the comments below how your experience with this tool was. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.